first came out, oh God, I think I was 21. Like, I always found women attractive, for sure. But yeah, I never really started noticing that until I got a little bit more mature, right? Probably like through my teens and stuff. Yeah, I first came out, I guess, to my friends, just, kind of saying like, oh, I kind of fell in love with somebody and this is kind of what's going on. So they were the first supports of, being super supportive. From what I've heard, a lot of kids run away to their friends' houses or, someone that they can trust. So I told my mom in a Walmart parking lot. She didn't really understand at first, right? Like, parents sometimes don't, especially if they think, their kids are going to get bullied, or if they don't have supports themselves in the community of, people maybe thinking down on them because their child is gay or something. I felt not me disappointed, but I felt that they were disappointed because this isn't what they wanted from their daughter, and that was really hard for me. So I sought a lot of refuge within my friends. So I met her actually at her ranch, her family ranch. Julia came back from Europe, from Germany. She lived there for almost 2 years. And so she just came back, started living on the ranch again, and I ended up going there and we met that way. And yeah, for some reason I just completely fell in love with her, and I was totally attracted to this person and just asked her to go running with me, asked her to do all this kind of stuff. And so yeah, we eventually hung out, and we just couldn't stay away from each other, so that's kind of how that happened. I asked her to marry me about 1.5 years, 2 years after that, at a very cheesy, her sister's place, doing an Easter egg hunt. I thought it was awesome at the time. Now that I look back, I wish I did it different, but anyway. We decided to get married last year, and yeah, it was huge. It was a huge wedding. We got married on our ranch, and it was amazing, like huge support. Even with my experience, it wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible either. But I can only imagine what other kids go through, especially being kicked out of the house. Their parents actually abusing them because they've come out or something like that. Like, I was going through a really rough time. I felt completely different. I felt like a different person, different friends. And people don't think that the coming out process should be like that, and it shouldn't be. But when you get reactions like, your parents, and I was really lucky, my parents didn't kick me out of the house or, weren't anything like that. Quesnel has been pretty good. We haven't had too many horror stories. We've had a lot of parents actually come up and ask, like, we need support, like my kid came out to me, things like that. And of course, like, you don't hear all the stories. So what we've typically heard so far is just either kids running away, whether themselves feeling ashamed of something or their parents making them feel ashamed of something, or support from family, which has been really great. So, but for the ones that do feel like they need to run away or their parents do kick them out, we want to have that support for them ready and available. People put so many definitions on things and so many labels on things, and it's just like, we have a million labels to identify somebody with their gender or with their sexual preference or all this stuff, and it's just just be you. It's okay to feel like a boy or like a girl, or to like men or to like women, or neither. Like, it's totally okay. I think society puts a lot of pressure in places where really it doesn't really matter. So for the kids and stuff, like, it's totally okay to have whatever feelings you're having, and if you need to talk to somebody, like, hopefully, like, we're the people that you want to come to, so.